Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio January 24, 2023. The sun just moved into your solar house yesterday, and a new moon occurs in this same sector today. It's a strong time for starting fresh with new writing projects, friendships, courses, transportation opportunities, and relationships with siblings and neighbors. It's possible that one mode of communication or transportation breaks down for you to discover an alternative that works in your favor. Learning, connecting, and sharing ideas can be fantastic, opening up doors for you. This lunation can stir you intellectually and stimulate your curiosity. It also brings restless energy as you seek more variety in your life, and this need can come on suddenly. You're also especially communicative, and reaching out and connecting with others can be helpful and a learning experience. Prepare for a surge of adrenaline to electrify your life beginning today. A new moon arrives today, blasting open a doorway for you. The actions you launch now will echo out for a whole year. This lunation highlights your solar house of communications and travel, encouraging you to pursue adventure. You may now be discussing a short-distance trip or vacation now or in the year to come with your sweetheart. The two of you may also be in the process of signing an important contract. Get ready for a fun, fast-paced vibe. Set your intentions during the first new moon of 2023. Now might be the time to set the intention to work on your communication skills and to build a better bond with those in your immediate work community during the new moon in Aquarius. You may notice your active listening, speaking, and writing skills become more unique over the next 6 months as you experiment with your style. It could even reflect in the friendships you have in your workplace, since you might become closer to someone you were not expecting. It is just as Mercury is spending his first weekend in direct motion in your income sector and just 2 days after the sun left that the moon wraps up its first visit for the year. As well as leaving you with a sharp nose for money, just as income potential has been given the green light. A friendly aspect to Uranus, in his last full day in retrograde motion in your work sector, has you poised and ready for when work and job matters get the green light tomorrow. The decisions you make every day end up determining the path you take, so why not slow down a bit? I'm not suggesting you come to a full stop, so don't head for the couch. But it would be a good idea to clear the excess clutter, i.e. seemingly large looming problem that really, once you get a little perspective, are details, out of your head. Active meditation is a good way to accomplish this. Try committing yourself to yoga, or at least deep breathing exercises 3 times a week. You will notice those big decisions seem to take care of themselves, as if by magic. If you're one of those people who has always wanted to be more artistic, but think you lack creativity, think again. When it comes to creative and artistic expression, you won't get a better essence than this to lend support and encouragement. While painting might not be your thing, there are literally thousands of activities you could try. Give yourself a chance to explore all of the options. Remember that enjoying what you do is what is most important. It is just as the sun is spending his first and Venus her last weekend in your communication sector that they are not only joined by the moon but as the first new moon of 2023. This comes just as Venus' mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice not only gets a boost from the moon's friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Ceres in your relationship sector, but just as her alignment with Saturn in your communication sector peaks. This last alignment here for another 3 decades is giving you the power to move mountains when it comes to getting the communication lines open. Just having the moon return during Venus' last weekend in your communication sector and off her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice is an advantage. However, the moon not only returns as a new moon but into a friendly aspect to Mars, just 10 days after his direct turn in your relationship sector. The might of the communication gods is on full display and in full support of your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. It's been hard to implement change over the past few months because the Great Awakener and Rebel planet hasn't been moving at its normal speed. Today, Uranus moves forward and allows us to grow at our own pace in any direction we want. It's time to transform yourself in the new year. What do you want to pursue? It might be time to talk about what you want or need to feel secure in your career path when Mercury in Capricorn trines the North Node in Taurus. Since stability is faded, you may as well put whatever you want out there by being open about your professional and financial desires. Something unexpected yet incredible could come from this experience given that Uranus will also station direct in Taurus. Use the earth-shattering momentum of direct Uranus to pave your own way with your finance and career. The energy radiating from the planets gives an opportunity to speak truthfully to someone with whom you may be experiencing a difficult relationship. If you have been burying your head in the sand, then you wouldn't have seen how ineffective this technique is. It is much better to confront the problem head-on, as this will help you to really deal with it. You just need to take the first step. On this powerful day, the sky's the limit for you. The essence of this day is connected to the grandest of achievements, and you may well find that you feel like there isn't anything you can't do. And really, there isn't. Let yourself explore the wildest of dreams today, and try to look at things in a can-do way. One thing is for sure: if you don't try, you won't succeed. Place the confidence in yourself that you often put in others, and go for it. After midnight, Juno, the goddess asteroid of fidelity, aligns with Jupiter in Aries. In mythology, Juno and Jupiter were a royal pair, often caught up in relational drama due to Jupiter's frequent extramarital exploits. Nonetheless, the two remained partnered, with Juno gaining a reputation as a scornful wife who honored her marriage contract despite their difficulties. When these two planets meet in the sky, we can experience some relational fireworks of our own. Dating or hooking up may be an inevitability. There is potential here to turn a love affair into something more, especially because of the obvious mutual admiration between ourselves and our chosen paramour. Yet while this attraction isn't necessarily fatal, it may be one that isn't worth pursuing. An idea you think is wonderful this morning might not look so great tomorrow. Don't let others force you into making a rash decision. You are better off sleeping on it for at least a night before you give your final verdict. Others can wait. At its core, a relationship that begins now will be between people who want different things. Yet this pairing will also bear the signature of excess. Excess in that you just can't quit them, even if you want to. Consider whether you want to be tied to this person for the long haul, because that may be the cosmic contract you are signing, even if right now you think you're only agreeing to a dinner date. After sunup, the Aquarius moon squares off with Uranus in Taurus, making us agitated. Surprise events require us to think on our feet. As the moon is answering to Uranus, we won't have a problem breaking from routine. The bigger issue is that we will make weird decisions that seem sound in the moment but will later have repercussions. Try to rein in your more eccentric ideas. Adjust your plans without throwing the baby out with the bathwater.